of Three Sisters. So I used to have to wait for my turn. I couldn't wait, to eat that little piece of chocolate. Well, we have grown up, and this has been hugely popular. 18,000 of these have already been ordered. This is a perfect bill to ship to. We can ship to over 42 states, so you can feel comfortable. This is the box, how it comes. It says Happy Holidays Wine Advent Calendar, and on the top are the days, the 12 days of Christmas. It was created by our friends from Vintage Wine Estates. It's the 12 days holiday advent calendar. 12 bottles. They only do it for all of you. It's exclusive to QVC. There'll be 6 varieties. You'll have your sweet, you'll have your red, you'll have your white, and the bottles are half bottles. So there'll be a 2.5 5-ounce pour per bottle. So take a look really quickly as I go through, because you are going to have, and I'll start down here, 2 Moscato. So here's your sweet. And then you'll have 2 Pinot Grigios, then 2 Chardonnays, and then up here you'll have 2 Cabernets, 2 Merlots, and 2 Pinots. We are down to 1,600, and this is all we're going to have for the year. Final quantities of the year. Now, here's the map. It costs you nothing more if you want this shipped to someone else and the bill to come to you. 42 states are now eligible for this. If you have any questions, that map lives on QVC.com. 5 Easy pays at $17.80. It's M68010. And you can see down below how fun it will be. And you can either gift these individually and skip the 12 days of Christmas, or think how much fun this would be if you're able, with the people that you gather with, that you're safe, to use them at a party. It would be really, really fun. But let me introduce you to really our expert. Brian Doherty is with us. He has been in the wine industry for nearly a decade. He's out there in Napa, California. He was cutting down his Christmas tree yesterday. So, Brian, thank you so very much. You have no idea. For me, this is a dream come true. I love wine, but I don't feel like I have enough knowledge to go into a store and let alone pick out 12 different choices. So thank you for putting this together.
Well, it's hard work to taste all these wines, but we had fun. We had fun doing it. But we cover everyone's taste. As you said, there's 6 different varietals in this, 2 bottles of each, 12 different wineries. So no matter who's coming over, no matter who you're gifting, you've got the right bottle there. And of course, if you want to follow the 12 Days of Christmas surprise, we're not going to tell you which wine is under which numbered day.
This will be so much fun. And the half bottles, Brian, you told me, is exactly what our QVC friends have asked for. And I can understand that. That way you have variety, and you also have,
that's right.
You don't have leftovers necessarily, if you will.
Right. So a standard pour of wine is 5 ounces. So you get 2.5 full pours of wine out of each half bottle. So for a lot of folks, we're sheltering in place. You've got fewer people coming over. It's kind of nice to have that half bottle. You get 2.5 servings out of it. You don't have to worry about storing it or saving it. So I think a lot of people have liked the size as well as the Advent fund.
And I think it's really fun because you're sort of educating us. And of course, I just broke into the Cabernet, which was fabulous.
Okay.
Now I'm on to the Merlot. I love red wine. And as I said, I don't know all that much about it. So I really feel like this is an education for me and anybody who gets it. And for someone who appreciates fine wine, they're going to love the varieties.
Well, right on QVC.com, we have the tasting notes for all the wines. So if you want to learn a little bit more about each wine, or you want to understand what it should taste like, what flavors you're seeing, you can. But, our number one rule is there's no rules. So enjoy what you like. I'm tasting the Cabernet right now, which is the BR Cone Cabernet. It's one of the most popular brands on QVC. And, if you're a white wine drinker and you've got someone stopping by who likes red wines, well, gifting is the time in which we got to make sure the wine is really good. And, going into the holidays, this is a great box of 12 $8 gifts, and you can give these wines and know that they're good. I'm going to try the Cabernet.
Okay. At the same time, I'm going to invite Jane to join us because I know she loves
good.
white wine. And here's the Chardonnay. I love how buttery the color is on the Chardonnay, Jane. What do you think?
Oh, it's delicious. And hi, Brian. Happy belated Thanksgiving.
Jane, how
it's
are
good
you?
to see you. Cheers to you,
Cheers.
as always. And
Oh, that's good.
Let me just say this. I do love white wines and specifically Chardonnay, but I actually ordered a Today's Special Value from Vintage Wine. When was that?
October.
October. And the BR Cone Cabernet that Pat started with is unbelievably delicious. So
Isn't that fabulous?
again, you know, it's nice to have the half bottles as a sampling too for someone that, you know, really wants to have a little bit of everything. But I also love it for my mother-in-law as a gift because, again, she's there by herself. She's not going to drink a whole bottle of wine. And this way it's opened and, you know, she can have a glass and then the next day another glass and move on to the next bottle.
Well, I'm about to partake in some Moscato, but first I think I better update. So at this Black Friday sale price, we have sold over 21,000. Final 1,500 available. Order for yourself, order as a gift. Let us do bill to, ship to. We showed the maps. We can now do 42 states. Brian, I also loved what you said that your mom did, and that is your mom's going to use these for 12 different great gifts. At how much a bottle did we say?
Oh, it works out to like $8 a bottle. But my mother's 89. She's still in her home. With everyone being safe, you know, she doesn't go out. So there's more people delivering things, more people really pitching in to help take care. And she said, oh my gosh, my gift list has grown. Forget about the 12 days. I'm not waiting 12 days. I've got 12 gifts.
I love her. I absolutely love that. But she's right. So maybe order more than one box because this is a tremendous amount of hand-selected wine with the cork in. So, I mean, everything about this is fabulous. I've got about 2 minutes, Brian. Talk to me about how you selected these 12 and the 6 different varieties, please.
Well, you know, Vintage Wine Estates, we're all about the wine. We're known for our California and all our West Coast vineyards. So it first starts with picking really great wine. So you can gift it with confidence. You can enjoy it with your family and friends. And then the fun Advent idea came next, putting them in the half bottles, but making sure they're real wine bottles with corks, right? They're from quality vineyards. You can enjoy them on your own. You can gift them. And you know the wine is really its very best.
I mean, the wines are superb, absolutely superb. Walk with me through exactly what Brian put together for us. And that is down front, Brian, here's your Moscato. So we have something for those who love sweet wine.
All the sweet wine lovers will love this Moscato. It's light, bright, just fantastic.
And then next to that are the 2 Pinot Grigios.
Which is a great food wine. We don't present a lot of Pinot Grigios on QVC because Chardonnay is so popular. But that's the great thing about having 6 different varietals in one box.
Yeah, absolutely. So you really can taste the difference with them. And then, of course, you gave us 2 Chardonnays.
Yeah, 2 Chardonnays, 2 of our favorite wineries. Crisp, clean, perfect with food. People are just going to love it.
And then 2 Cabernets.
Yeah, so as Jane mentioned, we included a little BR Cone in there, which is one of our all-time favorite. Cabernets is just spectacular. Well, for all the red meat lovers, or you know, that's the boldest of all the reds.
The Merlot is really smooth and beautiful, and I love one's called Ho Ho Merlot.
Yes, it was one of our fun labels, and we thought, well, let's just mix it up a little bit. We'll put that in there. But it's a great wine. It's a great Merlot. It just goes great. Anything with red sauce on it, you're just going to love it.
And we have to have some Pinot.
Well, Pinot Noir, it's the hardest, one of the hardest of all the red wines to make. It's the lightest, so it goes with a wide range of food. And these 2 Pinots are just out of this world. They're fantastic.
In a half bottle, you told me about a 2.5 servings in a 5-ounce pour. I'm not sure whether I did a 5-ounce pour here or not.
Yeah, pretty close. Pretty close, yeah.
I might have been a little generous. This is how it comes, and this will be great fun.
Yeah.
So we are down to serious 1,200. That's it. That's all that remains for the year. There'll be no reorder. You will have to wait till next year. It's our Vintage Wine Estates Holiday Advent Calendar that you asked for. I definitely suggest get a box for yourself and then get a second box and go ahead and let us ship it wherever you need it to be shipped. Brian, our very best to you and also to your mom. Thank her for that great gift idea. We appreciate it.
I
Take
will.
good care. Always nice
Thanks,
to
Pat.
see you.
Cheers. Cheers.
So on QVC.com, there's a really beautiful breakdown so we can be more educated about our wine, what goes well, the notes in, let's say, the Pinot Noir or the Merlot. 6 different varieties here, 12 bottles, M68010. Jane, I think I may need to finish my Chardonnay, or my Cab.
That BR cone is very good. You'll love that one. Enjoy it, Pat. Well, 'tis the season. I don't know about you all, but I started putting my decorations up. And of course, a lot of my decorations are Bethlehem lights. This